Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your TMP Morning News on Channel 139. I'm Bonnie Baker.
And I'm Kevin Bobby John New Marshwalker. Lots of exciting changes at the Channel 139 news desk. Our fans will be delighted to know we've left behind the sports desk for the brighter lights as anchors of the Sunday Weekly News.
That's right, Kevin Bobby John. And speaking of the news, can you believe that the Smith Street Block Party is only 1 week away? But fret not, if you haven't yet signed up to help, we do still need volunteers like you.
Tell me more, Bonnie.
If you'd like to put your artistic skills to use, why not help with face painting? Or for those who are maybe less artistic, you're more than welcome to help keep the party safe by doing security. Or, once the party's done, you can help clean everything up.
Many hands do make light work, I've heard, Bonnie.
That's right, Kevin Bobby John. Sarah will be eagerly waiting for you to sign up at the back table after the service. We are also still accepting clothes for the clothing giveaway. You can bring those to the church office midweek. Whatever you choose to do, you don't want to miss out on any of the fun. There will be live music, a bouncer called the Tropical Combo, and a Ninja Warrior Dome, my favorite. How about you, Kevin Bobby John?
It's so exciting, Bonnie. You know, following a lifetime fanaticism with the TV show American Gladiators and ownership of an official American Gladiators athletic leotard, I'm sure I could challenge a youth or two to the Ninja Dome. Yeah.
What a terrifying image.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, let's check out this video to see more.
Incredibly exciting, Bonnie. Have I ever told you about the time I tried to face paint a tiger on a little boy and instead he ended up looking like a Picasso Cubist painting? I probably should have remembered I failed art in grade 4 back in the day. But come rain or shine, I'm sure there's going to be fun for everyone.
Absolutely, Kevin Bobby John. And don't feel bad, art isn't for everyone.
Yes, right, you are, Bonnie. So we are all unique with our own gifts and talents, though, and we can all share those gifts by being in our community. And this morning, our friends in the LGBTQ community are having the Pride Parade going right by the church on York. The street may be blocked, so if that happens, let's take the opportunity to be good neighbors.
Yes, and speaking of being a good neighbor, our very own correspondent, Minerva Quinchen-Dickpenner, has been on the field interviewing TMPers about being a good neighbor through volunteering. Let's see what our community had to share.
Good morning. Good morning. My name's Minerva Quinchen-Dickpenner, and we are interviewing people that volunteer at the meeting place. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Can you please let everyone know what your name is?
My name is Temi.
And how long have you been volunteering?
About a year and a half.
Excellent. And what we are asking people is kind of the why. Why do you volunteer at the meeting place?
Mostly because I was going here for about a year and I wanted to get more involved, and I thought, what better way than to volunteer?
And you've been an usher for a greeter for a while?
Yes, I've been a greeter for the entire time, pretty much.
Well, I have to say, when I arrived this morning, I saw your beautiful smiling face, and it just made me feel welcome, so thank you very much.
I'm glad you felt welcome.
Thank you. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name's Todd Weber.
And tell us what you're doing out here, Todd.
Just hanging around looking for change, you know. No, I'm parking, just making sure the kids are safe. Yeah, that's it.
Can you tell me a little more about the why? Why is it that you volunteer? And I know you volunteered for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, a fair bit of time. Well, the church is not the bricks and mortar. The church is the people. So as a community, you know, everybody needs to do their part. There's a saying, I'm not sure who said it, that many hands make light work. So if we all do it together, and Colossians, I think it's 6:10, is whenever possible, always do good for each other, especially those in the family of faith. So yeah, it's just, I like this, and I get to go inside and see the full service. It's freezing and minus 35 weather in the winter, but I'm like that. I like that, so that's okay.
Well, and it's pretty amazing to be someone who drives here just to see yours and, let's say, Russ's smiling face as we're coming our way up the ramp here, keeping us safe and stopping traffic. Taking his job very seriously. Safety first.
I don't know.
You heard it here, folks.
Wait, is this like real?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
How do you volunteer at the meeting place, John?
I volunteer, I help with Alpha, but also mostly with photography. Yeah.
So how would you, I guess when we connect that volunteering, what would be the why? Why is the reason that you volunteer at our church?
Serving the Lord. I think that serving in the things that you're able to do is a great way of serving the Lord, serving the church, and reach out to the people that you're with.
Absolutely, and I love how using creativity and the arts particularly can really reach people through photography. Absolutely, right?
Right. Yeah, correct.
Well, thank you very much for all that you do, and continue being an excellent volunteer at the meeting place.
Thank you very much.
So inspiring, Bonnie. It's moments like these that I wish I could volunteer on something like a drama team. I could make use of my years of dramatic training. Oh, if only a specific opportunity to serve like that existed.
If only.
Speaking of serving, one of the highest callings is to serve others. Jesus demonstrated this through the ceremonial washing of his disciples' feet.
And with foot washing, you probably want some towels handy, right? Well, just like Winnipeg cheered on the Jets with the whiteout towels, we want to cheer on our volunteers with special TMP towels. Today, we want to celebrate those who volunteer in adult ministries as well as those in operations. So all of you who volunteer in either of those ministries, please stand. Please stand now. Look at all of you. Well done, Kevin Bobby John.
Well, as you can see, that is why I was asked to not join the TMP softball team. So thank you very much for that. A couple of final announcements before we close our first Sunday weekly news. A reminder that tonight is the final TMVP of the year. Members and volunteers, please come on out, enjoy a meal together, and hear what's happening at TMP.
And with tonight being the last TMVP for the year, that means the summer is right around the corner. So don't forget that starting June 17th, TMP is moving to its summer schedule and will have only one Sunday service at 10 a.m.
So, for Channel 139 in the Meeting Place News, I'm Kevin Bobby John New Marshwalker.
I'm Bonnie Baker, and remember,
Be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes!